Hello everyone, it's me Luthfia. In the previous video, we have learned about communicative language learning. So today we are going to learn about content-based, task-based, and participatory approach. So basically, content-based, task-based, and participatory approach are similar to communicative language learning, in which they emphasize on communication. But what are the differences? Let's discuss one by one. Let's start with content-based instruction. Content-based instruction is a method of language instruction in which content and language are integrated. So it is an effective teaching method of combining language and the content learning. Instead of focusing on language form, the curriculum of this method is based on the content. There are some principles of content-based instruction. The first is integration of language and content. In content-based instruction, the language and the content are integrated so that the student will learn both at the same time. Language is not taught separately, but rather it is embedded in authentic or meaningful context related to the content of the learning. The second principle is authentic materials. This principle is the same as the principle of communicative language learning, in which the teacher can use authentic materials such as movie, articles, radio, or any else in the teaching and learning process. By doing this way, by using authentic materials, the student will know how to use the target language in the real life context. The third principle is collaboration and interaction. When the teacher uses content-based instruction, he or she should use student-centered learning, in which the students are actively participate in the teaching and learning process. So most of the activities will be conducted in groups or in pairs. So the student will have more time to discuss with friends, learn from each other. Moreover, by doing this way, the student will actively communicate with the target language that result in developing their skills in the target language. Let's move to task-based instruction. Task-based instruction is an approach to language learning where learners are given interactive tasks to complete. So in this method, the teacher will ask the student to complete a particular task that elicit the use of target language. There are some principles of task-based instruction. The first is active learning. So the teacher have to base the teaching and learning process on student-centered learning or learning by doing. The second is relevant tasks. The tasks that will be given to the student must appropriate to the syllabus and the learning goals. Moreover, the tasks should lead to the student's skill on problem solving and creative thinking. The third is reflection. After the teaching and learning process, the teacher should give time to the student for reflection. For example, what they have learned and what their difficulties in learning the target language or any else. Participatory approach. So participatory approach is based on solving the learner's problem in real life, using the target language as a tool this purpose. So the goal of this method is to help the student to understand the social, historical, or cultural forces that affect the students' lives. So I think that's all about content-based instruction, task-based instruction, and participatory approach. If you have any question, you can write your question in the comment section below. See you in the next video and goodbye.